Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are truly sorry for the inconvenience caused, but we are back alive. Sorry, back again with the live. We will be seeing a match between Zohunt versus Team Phobia Esports. Phobia Esports on the red side and also Zohunt on the blue side. With that on the casters deck, joining me today, Peachy, it will be none other than Kohinoor. Hello, Kohinoor. Welcome back. Let's just dive into the games already.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for the intro, and it feels good to be back. As you said earlier, like we are back alive. So I think it's like similar to like we just came back alive to the live. So I think you are partly right here.
That's right. It looks like the first blood has been taken on the side of Team Phobia Esports. Looks like the Mart is trying to go in, and there is this immobilized coming in from Xavier, but that is just enough to stop him. And there we go, the disengage coming in. But again, there is this poking going on between the Xavier and the Zask coming in the mid lane. While there is this Minotaur trying to support the Zask very much.
Yes, absolutely. We can see the blue team is currently trying to get the turtle, but the red team initiated. I think Cho is playing the role of the tank here. Hylos with the initiation right there from the top. And I think Bene will be escaping from this, and it's a turtle for a red team.
Oh, there we go. Lunox, sorry, not the Lunox, but the Julian taking the retribution. Looks like Zask is in some trouble. The knockup coming in. This will be the enough knockup from the Julian, and it will be taking a kill onto the Zask. While on the other hand, the blue buff has been taken. There is this high loss in the bush area, just trying to scout, trying to go back to the lane. Oh, but wait a minute, Leslie in some kind of trouble. She gets knocked by the spear of destiny, but no, there we go. She is safe and sound.
Absolutely. We can see that Moscow can use his ult to easily trigger Leslie, but I don't think Moscow will do that because he just used that ult. And here is a fight from like it's a kill for Moscow right there. Moscow is a
Oh,
like I think Moscow can be a problem for red team here because we all know how Moscow is in the late game. Moscow can easily split push and also be a problem for Leslie.
I agree with you. He really has to use the sphere of destruction just to get, across the map and just try to go split push as well. Even in the team fight, he is much more capable to do it. But in the late game, because he's heavily dependent on his items, the Trinity build, as well as the spells such as the Inspire right now that we are looking onto these last. Oh, but wait a minute, the Dawning Light connecting on to the one people. Looks like the Moscow is in trouble. He goes down in the hands of Julian. Julian trying to escape it out, but no, it will be the Minotaur securing that kill onto the Julian. That was such a bad was engage coming in from Julian, but he managed to get the Moscow down. So maybe this is a good trade. What do you think about that trade, Kohinoor?
Yeah, I think this is a very wrong time for Julian to die because we can see that Turtle is already here and also like Julian came really inside. So that is like your results if you come that close to enemy.
Oh, that's right. Looks like the turtle is up. They were going in. The Mart is already starting it, trying to take it on his side. But no, there is this Chow zoning him out with the Dawning Light as well as the Glorious Pathway has been used. The Retribution has been popped of Julian. But there we go. They are still going in. Benedetta with her ultimate. Looks like she won't be getting a kill here. There is some disengage coming in, but they immobilize onto the Minotaur. Minotaur is forced to use the flicker to survive it out. But no, there we go. Another immobilize coming in, and it will be the Chow going down from the side of Phobia Esports, while it will be the Martis getting the kill. But on the other hand, Julian goes in for more, gets a kill onto the Zask already. He was caught in a very bad position.
Absolutely, and we can see on the bottom lane, Moskov just like demolished Leslie right there, and he will be getting that turret very easily.
Oh, possible. That is true. He got the turret. He's onto the jungle creep right now. He really does not. He's just playing it safe. Even though the dawning light connected on. Oh, wait a minute. The way of dragon coming in from the chow, but no, it is just not enough. His teammates were just inches away. Oh, but there we go. Looks like Martis is just going in, trying to get a kill onto Julian. He successfully gets a kill while the dawning light connects onto the Martis, but it is just not enough. That is just because it is just the Xavier who relies on his items and he scales really well in the late game.
Absolutely. Xavier will be like very deadly on the late game because as you said earlier, he's a totally dependable on his items. And also we can see like Moscow is also using his second skill to like save Martis from that kick as we saw earlier. So both of this like long range heroes will be a issue for both of the team. So let's see
I
how
agree
they
with
manage to.
you.
Yep.
That's right. Looks like in the mid lane there is some skirmish going on, and with that, Xavier in trouble, and it will be Leslie in the bot lane and going down in the hands of Moscow. But looks like the Martis he will be backing off and just trying to clear out the lanes. He's just not doing much because he knows that the Julian is there, and Julian might be able to take him down. The turtle is up. Right now the kills are favoring from the both side. Oh, there is this dawning light connecting onto one people, but then no, looks like it will be the Moscow going down in the hands of Benetara in this team fight.
Absolutely, and we can see the turtle is up again, and I think the blue team should go for the turtle this time. I think they can get it because we can see the score is almost even, and also the farm is getting pretty close. So let's see.
Oh, I agree. There we go. Looks like the retribution battle has been won by Martis this time, and he will be taking home the turtle. This will be the last turtle before the Lord spawns, and the Julian using the second skill to immune the damage and also the CC coming in. And there we go. Oh, the mid lane is in trouble, but oh, wait a minute. There is this way of dragon coming onto the Xavier. He goes down, but along with Xavier, it is the Moscow in trouble as well.
Absolutely, Bandita in XP is kind of a headache for the backliner of the enemy team because she can easily get to them and secure the kill and also get back to the safe side. So they need to be careful on that scene. So let's see how they cope up with that.
Look at that. The mid lane has been taken down. This is the most important turret of the match. Oh, but on the other hand, there is this Leslie who is just farming up very slowly, very steadily, just trying to take them down, take those minions as well as the creeps. She's already in the mid lane. She's already done pushing in the bot lane. Looks like they will be swapping up. Oh, but no, there we go. They are not swapping here. Looks like Leslie will be going down in the bot again.
Yes, absolutely. Moscow is swipe his lane because they need to push the top lane. And as I said earlier, that Moscow is a really good split pusher. So he's doing that, I guess.
Oh, there's the shutdown coming in the hands of Julian. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Julian in kind of trouble in the hands of Hylos, but he goes down. The Minonian Fury connecting on to two people, but there is this Minotaur chasing down the Julian. Will he be successfully getting the kill? Oh, but no. It will be the team Phobia Esports in trouble. While there is this Moscow split pushing constantly from the top lane to the bot lane. Oh, looks like the sniper ultimate as well as the dawning light connects on to both of him. Will he be running away or will it be caught here? Oh, looks like the recall has been set and they are just not joining to go in.
Yes, absolutely. And we can see the Lord is almost done. This is the first Lord of the game, and it's a easy Lord for Team PE. So let's see how they plan to defending the game, the Lord, and also we have to see like this Lord they can easily get all those turrets on the side lane and also mid lane. So let's see how they are planning to doing that.
Oh, Look at that. Maybe they are just going in. The glorious pathway has been set on the land of dawn. He is just going down in the towards the Xavier, but it is the Mart is going in with the ultimate. The Minotaur Fury along with the Flicker going in on to the Leslie. Leslie goes down. The Lord is still marching down, but there is this Julian on a hunt for that Moscow. Moscow is already taken down. Look at that, the damage coming in from Julian. But oh, wait a minute, he immunes it, but no, he's just so very close. Will he be surviving that? The while the Minotaur as well as the Hylos is still chasing them. He is kind of he got his HP back, but and there we go. He is not dead even after two people chasing him down. What a immune coming in, the enhanced second skill from Julian.
Absolutely. Hylos did a little bit mistake on that fight. He just used his ult, but then moved away from his ult. So that's the mistake Hylos did on that fight. So that's why he died there. Instead, if he will stay there, so he can easily get that kill. And we can see Moskov tried his best, but with the frozen, Julian saved easily.
Oh, nice one. Looks like it will be a double kill for the Martis. He will be backing off here. He is kind of low, but on the other hand, it will be the Xavier, and trouble goes down in the hands of Zask. While Zask, along with the two tanks, I'm just surprised to see that the Hylos is being played in the EXP against a Benedetta, while EXP laner, he's just supposed to be there up front, trying to dish out damage as well as CC to the team, and he is being able to provide that from the whole match, but he's catching the wrong person. With that, the team fight is little bit falling off on the side of Phobia Esports, but on the other side, the Julian, the Leslie, they are farmed up. I'm pretty sure right now Leslie could but wait a minute, the team fight might break off. Looks like Chu will be spotting up the high lows as well as the Martist, and there is this nightmaric spawn in the bush for the vision.
Absolutely. I think both teams are waiting for Lord here, so it will be a Lord fight soon. We will be witnessing. So really looking forward to that. And about Hylos, you were saying earlier, I think you
Mm-hmm.
are right. Hylos is going for the wrong person here. Hylos can easily go inside and mark the backliner, and he's not doing that. So I think Hylos should be considering that. So let's see.
And with that, Moscow gets slain again by the hands of Benedetta in the bot lane. This will be another free lord from the side of Zohunt. No one's there to contest while there is the Chu in the bushes trying to zone them out while making sure that no one will be coming in. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like he will be trying to seize an opportunity with the way of dragon. He's just waiting for the Martyrs to use his skill too for the immunity. Oh, but no, no, oh no. The flicker has been used by Leslie. Here looks like Mart is alone in the wild. The Minoni Fury connecting onto two people, but that is not enough. Benedetta coming in with the Electro form, and there we go. The glorious pathway as well as looks like it will be the Zask going down in this team fight, and the spear of destruction has been used in the mid lane, but he is not able to go in. The 4-0 trade coming in. Zohunt, they are every single of them are still alive. They are trying to go in while the minions are coming in. Oh, this was just expected, and Moscow gets lamed here. The base is exposed. The base is down. With that, Zohan secures 2 points in this Group 7 match.
Absolutely, and we can say Moscow really tried hard on the split push, but sadly, there is only one way victory. And with that said, we got our winner. Stay tuned with us, guys. We will be back soon with another exciting match.
I
Okay,
see lots
good
of
evening, ladies and
gray.
Your
gentlemen. We
team
are
is
here
banning.
with the fourth match of the day because the
Butterflies
third match
born
has
by thy
Your
wish,
team is
decided to be walked
banning.
guided
over by the
by
side of
lantern's
Zohan.
light.
The match
My
Zohan
mission
versus
is to protect
Kageniwa
Your team
lives.
has
is
been
banning.
decided to be walked over by the side of Zohan, and the win will go towards Kageniwa. So we're up onto the next match. The next match is
True love
Kageniwa versus
is like
Renegades,
Your
and
stars.
team
joining me
is
on the
banning.
casters desk today is none other than the one and only Sebastian. So Sebastian, what are your thoughts on this match?
Yo, man, what's up? I'm expecting some really high
I am more
outplays and
Your
than a
team
gameplays
is
weapon.
from
picking.
both the teams actually because I know them really well. I've been watching them as well. So I'm looking forward to some really good gameplays right now.
Yeah, okay, but I have not even watched them play before. So can you
Your
tell
Destroy.
me
team is
something? What
picking.
I can expect from
Conquer.
this game, both from both sides, like Kageniwa and Renegades. I've
So
never watched them play
the
before, so tell me something about them.
the thing about both teams is that their roamers are not to be messed around with. They have like both have teams have really strong
Battle of
roamers, and
opportunity.
their retribution
Sanjo.
plays are like really interesting to play because sometimes they tend to the both the teams they tend to look like they are not gonna follow up on their teammate, but then
Your team is picking.
it looks like
Of the
it's like
prisoner.
everything is planned
I
out.
will protect you.
So it's going to be really fun to see all this stuff. Look at the picks already. Is Zaskin a
Assassination is
higher
my
pick
way of
from
Your
missing
both
from
the
my
team
teams?
is
dear
They
brother.
picking.
really want that pick. Again, we have that immunity combo built from Team Renegade, Lolita's passive shield along with Hanabi's passive shield. Look at that. They are ready to make sure that they're not going to get CC'd by Team Kageniwa.
Okay, okay. So who is the roamer for the side of Team Kageniwa?
Team Kageniwa, I think their roamer, if I'm not mistaken, because I think they change their IGN because I remember they had their old IGN ones. I watched them before, but I think it's going to be their S4, if not mistaken,
The hunt
Okay,
or it
okay.
oh I
begins.
or
Your
it could be
team
their
is
S3
banning.
because it's been quite some time since I've watched their prime games. That's why. But
Okay,
both
okay.
teams I have seen from like past tournaments, they are both really good like good squads.
Okay, thank you for that brief introduction to both these teams. So I am a little bit now, I've come to know a little bit more about these teams. So, like you said, the two things which I must look out for in this game are their roamers. So, well, I
May
will
the
be looking
blood
out
of
for
my
them in this
enemies
Your
match.
flow
But
from
team
my
is banning.
spear.
right now, we see on the screens, we can see all the bans and the draft pick happening right now. The draft is taking place, and the side of Team Renegades have decided to go on the Zas
I
and
didn't
that
cure the
Lolita
pain.
Hanabi combo,
Your
I
team
which
hunt
will
is
for
immune the
it.
banning.
CC as well. So Renegade are looking to, play out a very a systematic game which is because of the draft which is taking place. This is somewhat of the meta things which are happening right now on the side of Renegade, but both these teams, I feel like they both know the meta very well because all the heroes which are picked are right now in the current top tier list of the meta. So why do you think both the teams are scared to pick their comfort heroes? Probably because I don't think
Your
everybody
team is
plays these
banning.
heroes these days.
3,000
Like they are in the meta. That's why
worlds,
some
Gaze the
people are
and
playing
not a
these days.
stars and
single
Your
see
worthy
So
team
are
is
they
foe.
actually the
banning.
comfort heroes or are they adjusting to the meta right now?
I think personally they're going to have to go with their like team picks because if they go for their comfort picks, like personal experience, if you go for a comfort pick, you tend to be a little like you tend to be a little more like there's a bit of pride like I can do this, it's my hero, I can play this role, I can play this hero. If they have that mentality, it's like it can either go really well or it can like bring them to their downfall. So I think they're going for their like a combo pick, either a combo pick or a pick that is going to suit the other heroes that have been picked. Otherwise, it is all gonna go down for one of the teams here.
Lightning
That is what
Reveals
I
all.
think.
Your
What about
team
you?
is picking.
Okay, right. You're right about that, I guess. But right now we see a Leslie pick happening, which is not in the meta right now, and it's a very what to say, very risky hero actually compared because the amount of farm she needs to be able to deal the damage is quite a lot. So, the power spike comes really
Exactly.
late into the game. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
think, I don't think a game will last, any enemy with a Leslie on it, the enemy will try to make sure the game ends fast
Make
before,
some
she can
noise
reach
for
that power
yours
spike and deal
truly.
a ton amount of true damage with her passive. So
Yes.
do you think a Leslie will be working here? Will the game go that long actually so that this Leslie will be able to get that power spike?
Looking at her, the laning hero that she's gonna go against, especially a Hanabi, who can deal crowd damage. It's gonna be quite tough because uh, uh, Leslie is again, in fact, a slash assassin.
I'm
So that means
Joey
that she deals
in my
damage to
dream
only
world.
a single target. Most assassin heroes deal only a single target hero, like Leslie here, and going against a crowd damage hero like Hanabi, especially in the early game, along with the minions, it's going to be a very tough farm for Leslie unless the roamer decides to come and help out. Along with the mage, Lunox, they have a really good pick, Lunox, to melt down the shield. So that is going to be a very important uh, tip that I think everyone should know, because here in the end it's all about the late game Hanabi. It's all about who takes down her shield first. Otherwise, we are not going. They are not going to win against a farmed Hanabi at all.
Yeah, and right now we see on the loading screens all the teams have picked out their heroes, and we are going into the land of dawn. And the match is going to be
Welcome to
intense, I
Mobile
guess.
Legends!
Pretty good lineups coming in from both the sides. The drafts are ready
5
and they
seconds
are
till
ready
the
to
enemy
roll out
reaches the
with this
battlefield.
draft.
Smash
Both of the
them!
sides looking pretty strong with their
All
draft and their
troops
composition.
deployed!
But what do you say, Sebastian? Which draft will you prefer in this game?
Uh, Truthfully speaking, I love both their drafts, but personally, I think I'm gonna go with Hanabi, Team Renegade, because their Hanabi and Lolita picks. I recently just started. I recently did a boosting as well, and I was finishing up my boosting a lot with my duo partner. So I really want to see what the blue team can do.
Okay, that was some personal things being shared on the stream right now. Sebastian does do some boosting in his personal life, so you might look out at, you might want to contact him as well if you did that. But right now we see on the screen, we can see some skirmishes happening in the mid lane. Both of the mages exchanging some damages onto each other. The grass being poked as well, but both the teams are being pretty fair. None of the teams are dominating right now. But on the top side, we see the Terizla is taken down quite low by the CC. Man, I thought Terizla was the god of EXP, but this CC is just bullying down the Terizla.
I think they need to really balance out CC, because against heroes like Drizla, someone who doesn't really have a decent amount of attack speed, and there I said it again, it's really hard to go against a CC, especially in the early game, because of the amount of bonus damage he can give. And that is a well done kill from Hayabusa. That was a wonderful play, taking out their jungler. He has no buff now, so that is going to be a very crucial moment for the red team. Now, how will they respond to the turtle fight we are going to see here? What do you think about their Hayabusa here? He's going in for the secret kills, even though he is not able to have that much farm. What do you think about it?
Well, I missed out on the action there, but I guess this Hayabusa will be able to dominate the Alpha because, the Alpha needs to have those tax marks on someone to be able to deal damage from the beta coming in from the passive. But as we can see something is happening right now. Alpha charge has been used onto the Ruby. The Ruby will be going down to the grass. Light form of ultimate of Lunox is being popped as well. A lot of damage coming in, and the Alpha will be able to take the turtle as well. The Hayabusa is pretty low, but he will be able to escape. Or maybe not. Okay, he uses his shadow and he will be able to escape. Recalling towards his base. Man, that was some pretty good, combination of skills and everything coming in from the side of Team Renegade. So I think what you said was right. The roamer did pretty good job there, setting it up for the team.
That was I was not expecting that positioning from Lolita, but I was surprised as well. What a really well placed first kill at stunning the right hero at the right moment. And we are
Yeah.
seeing here a group fight. The Ruby is in trouble. Will she be able to escape? Yes, she does. Hanabi does waste her ultimate, which is going to be a very crucial moment here. I think Lolita's in trouble. No, they are going to retreat. Alright, the red team does not have that much farm, but their roamer Ruby goes down once again. The Hayabusa has no chance. The Hayabusa has no chance right now because of the Lolita. She has that long, very, very long stun, so it's going to be really problematic for the red team.
Yeah, I think the Hayabusa should be focusing on his farm now instead of playing inside the bush with that Lolita there. But I guess they're just poking out the Lolita's HP so that she can be of less use to the team. But I don't think much is happening right now in the gold lane side. But things are getting interesting in the EXP lane where the CC and Medusla are in a fair play. But the Eye of Vendetta coming in from that Ruby will be able to pull the Alpha inside the tower, but not enough damage to be able to take down Alpha inside the tower. But that was some nice I am offended. The ultimate connecting from that Ruby was pretty good, but the team does not have enough damage in farm to be able to capitalize on that.
Yes, even though they couldn't get anyone, he was able to save his teammates. So I think that's what's important, not giving the enemy the farm. And look at Lolita, she's just taunting them now and giving them the vision again as well. Distracting them from the turtle. And look at that. The Renegade rumor is giving them vision. Not only is he giving them vision, he's also playing around with the enemy.
Yeah. And it's just 5 minutes, but the goal lead has already reached a 3k mark. So that's a very good goal lead coming in from the side of Team Renegade. And Hayabusa will be looking to engage there. The shadow marks have been applied, and he will be popping that ultimate. But the amount of heal and shield coming in from that Lolita and Hanabi was not, just saved their life. And that was, just the Hayabusa's ultimate was just pretty useless there. It seemed like the Hanabi was going to go down, but Hayabusa's damage was just out damaged, out healed by the healing of the shield and everything right there by that Lolita.
And what a wonderful roamer from the team Renegade. That was a beautiful play. Even though she sacrificed herself, not only did Hanabi get the kill, he also their Zaz also got a kill as well.
Did you see the damage coming in from the CC there? I mean, Teresa doesn't even seem the
Able to know she does have her vengeance, so I think she's going to be able to survive this. Yes, she does survive. She also has her ultimate. Oh no, she does not have her ultimate, but she's able to sustain that with her War Axe. That sustain from War Axe is not letting Terizla deal the damage that he needs to.
Okay.
Is taken down by Hayabusa. That was a very funny play from Sissy there, right there.
Yeah,
Hayabusa.
She was dominating so good, but suddenly I don't know what happened. She was walking inside the tower while taking the tower damage. And Hayabusa just did a single basic attack and one throw of shuriken, and she just went down because of the tower damage. Is she lagging or something? I'm curious to know why that happened there. That was funny. But clearly, I think Sebastian Rosario Renegade look, more comfortable with their picks and their, heroes. The synergy is much better compared to the side of Team Kagenyua. Kagenyua don't seem to be doing so well here.
This was like, I think this is a battle of hypers and marksmen right now, because because at the end the marksmen are what's gonna end the late game. And Leslie here is in trouble. She does use her first skill to get away from CC. What a beautiful timing right there from Leslie to get away from the CC.
Yeah, that, oh my god, the ultimate coming in from Frieza, the penalty zone popping with three people here right inside the tower, but the ultimate of Lolita will be popped as well and stunning four people, but neither of the team, no member of the team of the Kaganiwa side is going down to that. Man, two nice ultimates back to back, but none of the teams capitalized on that except the casualty was on the side of Team Renegades. And it's the CC
Hmm.
that went down again. My goodness.
In here, I think Ruby is a little useless because even though he will be able to hook the other heroes right here, he is not going to be able to hook their Hanabi with her immune. Look at that. As I've said before, it is going to be a pretty hard roaming for Ruby for Team Kagiriwa. And again, I've said before, Alpha does take down her HP. He literally melts her HP, and a beautiful triple kill coming in from Team Renegade. They are controlling the game right now. Alpha and Zas are controlling the game. That is beautiful roaming from Team Zas. What do you think about it?
Yeah, that's some pretty sick gameplay coming in from the side of Team Renegades. I mean, they deserve a raise of their salaries or something right now, looking at their gameplay. And the side of Kageniwa need to do a lot better and, come back next time with more strategy and more, better stuff to be able to play the game. But right now we see Engage coming in on both sides. But neither of the teams just exchanging those. Okay, Ogi Shadow Kill has been just popped. He will be caught down just the moment he leaves his ultimate. Just Hayabusa has been punished for being careless there. Lord is marching down the mid lane. And I don't think the side of Team Kaguniwa has enough resources to be able to defend that Lord. Oh my god, the penalty is coming in on the critical, but will not be able to do enough. It is Destiny will go down as well. They are just so low right now, and they will be going down. They will not be able to defend their base. And that's how the diamond falls, the pistol falls, and the win goes on to the side of Team Renegade. Wow, what a
Victory!
match.
What a beautiful match. So I guess they are now one point each, right? They have 2 points or 1 point each.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, but I guess that was a very nice, gameplay coming in from the side of Team Renegades. And well, their Ruby, I mean, like you said, the Lolita, I mean, rumors of both sides are pretty good, and the Lolita, much dominant over the Ruby this time, and will be taking home the MVP as well. Man, that was one hell of
Wonderful.
a match, and like you said, the Lolita is the main player of the team, the rumors. So yeah, you were right about that.
Well, we will be taking a short break. There will be Kagenewa versus PE again. So see you all after the break. Thank you.
Kaguniwa versus PE.
Uh,
welcome back
I will
everyone
protect
to
you.
another
Your team is
match of
banning.
the evening. We are at the fifth match, Kagenigawa versus PE. We recently had a match, Kagenigawa versus Renegades. The team Renegades had done a beautiful and wonderful job countering Kagenigawa. Now it is their turn to shine, and let's see how they are going to do. What do you think about it? My name is Sebastian. I am your caster, and with me here is Frido. Hello, Frido. How are you?
Well, thank you for the introduction, Sebastian. We are not new here. We have casted a few games before, but once again, it's me, Fredo, and the other one is Sebastian. We are here to entertain you once again in this match, and the match is between
Butterflies
Kageniwa
born by
versus
thy
the other
wish,
side,
Is
which is
banning.
PE.
guided by
And Kageniwa
lantern's
just
light.
recently lost their last match because of the Lolita and the Hanabi combo coming in from the side of Team Renegades. So they will be looking to snatch the victory this time from the hands of PE. But right now on the screens, as we speak, we can see the bans coming in from both sides. The Lolita, which made them lose their last game, has been banned out. Sebastian, what do you have to say about that?
I think they definitely learned their
Your
lesson,
team is
especially
banning.
against Zaz, Hanabi, and a Lolita combo. That is a really good play coming from Kagenigawa because they do not know what PE can play. So if they are going to take out the really good counter picks that Renegade had picked against them, it is because Team PE could go against the with the same combination and really damage their
Your team is
dignity
banning.
again. So I think they're trying to pick themselves up this time. The Hayabusa ban coming in from the Team PE, a wonderful ban considering how much damage he can really dish out, especially in the late game. Even with Flicker, it is quite useless because you cannot immune his damage without Wind of Nature
My
or
mission is
uh,
to protect
Your team
lives.
is banning.
Winter Crown. Yeah, without Winter Crown, you cannot escape Hayabusa. And the Hylos is banned as well. Hylos is doing such a wonderful job, especially in high ranks. Especially when you're playing a ranked game, he is not a force to be reckoned with. What do you think about that, Frido?
Yeah, definitely the high loss ban was a must here because the high loss, especially if it goes into the hands of the enemy, it will be a tough thing to handle because they will be getting the first pick, but I guess they will be trading it for other two heroes
I
which
see
enemy will be
lots
picking
of
after that. So
prey.
that's why I
Your
guess
team is
we do not
picking.
want to let enemy get that high loss. But for the first pick, what do you think? Will they be looking out for that Ruby again this time?
I am more
Your
than
Oh,
team
they
a
is
have
picking.
picked
weapon.
a Julian. Wonderful, a wonderful, wonderful hero to have a lot of synergy with. Considering he has three ultimate skills, he is quite the fun hero to synergize with. Is considering that he can just he can just go around and have his own fun with any type of combination of heroes that Team Kagenigawa is going to pick. That is a beautiful pick from Team Kagenigawa. Wonderful, wonderful
It's
first pick.
time to go to the RT show.
The
Yep.
Some
Lilia
fun.
and the Alucard is coming in from Team PE. I think they're trying to go in for the the
The hunt
unstoppable force and
begins.
no,
Your
they
team
go
is
for the
picking.
Ruby, but then Diggy's open for the Ruby as well. So this is going to be a pretty tough situation because if you are going to pick a CC hero like Ruby or Atlas, Tigreal, whoever it can be, they really need to see that they pick their roamer first. Otherwise, it is going to go down just like how it did for Team Kagenigawa last match. What do you think about
Yeah.
that, Fredo?
In the last match,
Rise
we saw
beyond
how the team
greatness
Kageniwa,
and
the Ruby
reignite the
pick by them was countered
star.
easily because of the high low, sorry, but from the Lolita and the Hanabi combo. They were not able to do much, especially because of the amount of shield and healing which was provided by the Lolita Cord and Hanabi. But this
Your
time, the
team
enemy
is
team,
picking.
which is Team PE, has decided to pick up the Ruby. But the Ruby is a early, It has the potential to do a lot of things. It has the potential to slow down the enemy with the slowdown coming in from the first skill, the stun
Yes,
coming in from the second, and the crowd control coming in from the third skill. I'm offended. I mean, if it connects on to a lot of members, then it has done. It has the ability to deal a ton amount of damage and provide a lot of utility to the team. So Ruby
exactly,
is actually
exactly.
a good hero here.
They have the team Kageniwa has picked Yu Zhong for the EXP lane, a wonderful third pick, and the Mia for the immune and the tower push as well.
Just our
And there goes the Atlas,
It
but
is who we
they,
are.
that is a wonderful play from Team PE because now they are going to be able to pick. They are going to be able to ban Diggy because they have picked Atlas, and they must ban Valentina as well so that the Valentina cannot copy Atlas. Now, what will Team Kageniwa do? This is going to be such a wonderful, wonderful banning situation that we are going to have right here. What do you
Yeah,
think about that, Peter?
This
yeah. The
time,
Valentina ban
Your
the
would be a
choice
very
is
team
good
is
ban
mine.
here,
banned.
but they have decided to go ban the Xavier first. Okay, that is interesting. Maybe they do not want that dawning light
Still
to
waters
be
run
hitting them
deep.
when the
Your
HP
team
is low.
is
That's why.
banning.
But the
Exactly.
link ban coming in from the side of team Kageniwa this time. Okay, the link ban is pretty interesting because I mean I don't think any hero here will be having a problem with that link, especially that Mia. I mean she has her
Exactly.
ultimate to run away as well, so it should not be a big problem. But they have decided to ban the link, maybe considering the next two picks which they are going to do here. But okay,
Exactly.
just having some fun with you, Sebastian. I would like to ask you a question here. Which
Yeah.
hero Which hero in
Praise
the
the
entire
stars
MLBB
and
Your
gets
seek
its
team
your
is
ultimate
banning.
at
path.
level 3? Can you tell me?
It's definitely Julian, none other than Julian.
Yup, and that is the reason why Team Kageniwa has decided to go for the Julian so that they can get that early rotation from starting from level 3 just after they get both the buffs, the red and the blue, and they will be looking to gank first and get the advantage. But do you think the Julian will be good considering they have the ruby? So if you get close to the
Need
enemy,
some stitches?
then
I
you're
can
going to
Your
get
team
help.
CC'd
is
as well.
picking.
So what do you think about this Julian pick? Will it be good considering that they have a ruby in the opposite lane? I mean opposite side.
Um, I think that he will be able to perform well if they have enough stuns, especially with Yu Zhong's knock up and his petrify as well. If they can time that well, I think Julian's ultimate skill with his knock up as well, I think they're going to be able to take down Ruby as quick as they can, because if they do not have that anti heal, she is just going to make all of their efforts gone to waste because of her passive heal. That is
Yeah,
going to be a issue for Team Kageniwa.
yeah, you're right about the
I've been
healing
waiting
part
Your
for
because
too
team
the
is
long.
ruby
picking.
has an insane amount of life steal coming in from her
I didn't
passive. So
feel your pain.
taking her out
I
won't be very
harness
easy.
it.
So because of that, it is very difficult for the enemy team, but they have decided to lock in on that Valentina, which was left open by the enemy side. So that is very difficult, considering the situation. I mean, they banned out two mages. I mean, one could have been Valentina for sure there, but they
Your
decided to ban
team
out the
is
Louis and
picking.
Xavier and leave that Valentina open. My goodness. I mean, just imagine, just imagine right now, if Kageniwa decides to, copy Atlas ult and just imagine a chain CC coming in. I mean, Valentina will go in and ult the entire team, and then you will get a Tigreal ult on top of that, and the push coming in from the Sacred Hammer as well. I mean, the amount of CC that will be coming in from the side of Team Kageniwa, if they're able to execute that combo perfectly, is just insane.
I can't wait to see that at all. I genuinely can't wait to see that. I'm so excited the way you said it. It's so rare to see like really good follow up coming in from the mage and the roamer as well. Just like how we did with
I
Team
might not be
Renegade,
a lightning man,
the
but I do
roamer
know my
and the
traits.
Hanabi were in like complete sync. So
Yeah.
Team Kageniwa could not do anything, but this time they are going in for the sink as well. And the Barrett's pick, they are going very tanky. Team PE is going very, very tanky, and they picked carry so that they will not be melted down as well. That is a wonderful counter pick from Team PE. Now it all depends down on Valentina and Tiger to set up for Team Kageniwa.
Yeah, and
And
I'm really, I cannot wait to see the things happening right now because that Valentina and Tigreal. I mean, if the Valentina and Tigreal are able to pull out the combo which I just mentioned, I mean, I will go bonkers here, man. I will shout so loud, the entire stream might crash. I mean, oh my God, that will be a very highlight thing to watch. I mean, it would have never happened in the entire history of MLBB, I guess. I hope that
I
I
think
hope
Welcome
we
to
get
it is
Mobile
actually a
Legends!
custom match, just for like content creating, but I don't think it's definitely properly
5
done
seconds till the enemy
in
reaches the
a
yeah,
battlefield.
really good
Smash
platform
them!
like Thunder Esports here.
All troops
So
deployed!
I'm really waiting for that opportunity to see it of like myself on stream. You understand, right?
yeah. Both of us are lucky to be here right now because we might witness a Tiger and Atlas are on the same team being executed and the entire enemy being taken down. And I really do hope Kagniwa will be looking to bounce back this time. But the Barrett, is also a very good pick considering, the amount of tankiness which he provides to the team and the front line. That Julian might not be able to do much, I guess. But, only time can, help us find out what will happen in the land of dawn. But the game has already begun, and I think the Mia has lost out on her first gold minion. That is a very big loss.
That is very, very important because looking at Lilia, she can definitely tear out her minions in like not even seconds. So if that is gonna be a huge help, especially to Team PE, because look at them, they are trying to eat away the goal lane for Team Kageniwa. So they are definitely gonna have to defend the goal lane. Look at that. As I've said before, a 4-man on each side. Both the junglers are level 4 as well, but the first blood goes to Tigreal. That is a wonderful counter play from Lilia. Well placed bombs right there. She executed her spells very wonderfully. Great timing from the mage, as I've said before. The Mia is in trouble, I think. What do you think about this? Like, which team do you think, like, personally, what do you think is good right now, Team Fido?
Well, looking at the things which are happening on the screen right now, I guess the gold lane is completely being dominated by the carry. And I mean, look at the carry, right, man? I mean, she has gained an advantage because of the minion which she, got. Oh my God, Ruby is taken on quite low. But okay, she will be able to escape because of her tankiness and the life steal coming in from those minions. But I guess Mia is in trouble right now. I mean, the amount of gold which the carry is on right now, I mean, I don't think they will be able to do that. The Mia will be able to do anything to the carry if the carry is comfortable in her lane.
On Team Kageniwa, they can do it. They're not picking their comfort picks because it's not that they do not have synergy. Look at that, they do have really good synergy, but carry goes away with the flicker. And look at that, they are ready to go in again. The Atlas has his ultimate, but he does not want to waste it on a 2-man ultimate. Look at that, he's waiting for the opportunity to go in, but will Valentina be able to take his ultimate away? And the carry goes, yes, the carry does go down, and there is that 2-man ultimate from Atlas. And Atlas's ult is taken, and he is, there goes the karma once again. What a beautiful ultimate from Valentina right there. That is going to be a huge problem for Team PE, considering that Valentina is there to steal their only roamer's ultimate skill, which is a high risk, high reward. Wonderful play from the mid lane.
Yeah, the Valentina is showing her potential here. Copying that ult of the Atlas and using it on Atlas itself, man, that just speaks for itself here. But we will be looking forward, especially in that golden matchup. And my goodness, the actions done by the Atlas on the screen right now. Pretty weird way of walking down in that bush. But as we speak, we can see the Atlas checking in the bush with the. But I guess the fatal links will not be connected yet, and the turtle is coming up in a few seconds. But both the junglers. Okay, the jungler Julian just went down. I don't know where. I'm completely missed that.
If you're looking at the map, the Yuzhong was in desperate trouble right there. He barely escaped with one HP. He got away with the Black Dragon form. So luckily the EXP lane has not been lost by Team Kagenewa. But I think the turtle is going to go down to Team PE. And I think this game is all about the mages right now. Look at that, a wonderful stun from Atlas, but if Tiger can get his ultimate in, but he does not, he will be taken down by Barret. Look at that, a wonderful ultimate again, catching the Julian, the important one, but he escapes with his ultimate skill. Then the ultimate coming in from Atlas, and Valentina, that is a beautiful play from both the teams, but Team PE does win the group fight in the end.
Yeah,
As I said before, this is going to be a... Yes?
We have reached the 5-minute mark already, and we can see the goal difference is on 3K now. And Tiger will be looking to take the kill on the Lilia. The Lilia is quite low right now. He might be able to do so, but no, he backs up because the Barret does help out the Lilia, getting his way back to the base. Sebastian. Yeah, Sebastian. What are your thoughts about this match so far right now? I mean, the goal lead is just piling up on the side of Team PE, and Kagenewa seem to be losing their grip on this match already.
I think they should play really safe, and this is definitely a match between mages. It's a mage versus mage, because if look at the Lilia from Team PE, he is rotating non-stop in the gold lane, making sure that Mia does not get the farm at all, and Valentina's just trying to get the Atlas's ultimate as well. So both teams are trying to cook. They are trying to cook whatever they can, and they are trying to bring the most results possible as well. But I think the only difference in here will be that Lilia does not really rely on her ultimate skill unless it's needed. So that is quite the difference between both the teams. The Valentina, there is a lot of pressure on Valentina right now because he will be the game changer. Not the roamer, it's going to be the mage here because he's going to be the one taking away the privilege that Team PE's roamer has and turn it against them. So we really need to see some outplay here from the Valentina. So what do you think about that, Vito?
Has already taken place. The Atlas ultimate fatal links connecting onto that carry will be taking down the carry as well. And we see the engage happening right now. Dagona's welcome has been used onto the Julian. Julian will be taken down. Atlas ultimate fatal links, the original Atlas combining his ultimate along with the, those bombs coming in from the Lilia will be able to take down 3 members of the team. And Kagenewa is just, losing hope right now.
That is a wonderful, wonderful play from Atlas. He knows that his ult is going to get, so he's just waiting for that opportunity for all of them to come in when Valentina pushes. So this is a wonderful counter play, actually, coming in from PE.
Yeah, and I will normally like... Yeah.
I think the roamers here are going to play the most important as well, even though it's a mage battle. Look at that again. Lolita is controlling the battle, both mid lane and bot lane as well. What do you think about that?
Yeah, definitely. They are controlling the battle right now and the game as well. The side of Team PE is completely dominating the field. The Land of Dawn right now. But look at that Ruby. She is inside the enemy base right now. And the bombs have been placed as well. They will look to take down the inhibitor tower. But the shield of the tower will be enough, and Fatal is coming in from the Valentina will be able to take down, and the Uno reverse movement coming in from the Atlas as well, but not doing enough damage. The enemy team will still be able to defend somehow, but the base turret, the inhibitor turret will be taken down in the mid lane as well as the bot lane right now as we speak. And that is a lot of things that have been taken care of right now by the side of PE as they move closer to victory. I think they just want to end this game away already.
They definitely need to end this game. Otherwise, the late game is going to be very, very harsh for Team PE. Even though they are going to be quite tanky in the end, they do have a late game heroes like Julian and Mia and Valentina as well. Her damage is not to be messed around with. So Lilia's going in for that blue buff so that she does not need to recall. I think there may be a Lord taken here.
Yeah, the Lord will definitely be taken, and I don't think the side of Team Kageniwa is in any position to go and contest for that Lord, because right now, if they think to do so, I mean, they're all going down, and the base will be pushed right away. So I think they should just try sticking to their base and not try to do anything out of the ordinary, not try to create pressure or anything. Just look to defend the lanes right now. I mean, they have lost their inhibitor, so it will be even harder this time. I think this is the final. This might be the final push coming in from the team PE.
Team PE is showing a really wonderful synergy play right here. They are going in tanky because they know that in the end, the one who can sustain the most in a battle is the one that wins. And
Yeah,
look at that.
I
The Atlas is giving in. The Atlas is going in with the invis, but he misses the chance to link all of that in.
from the Tigers will be pushing them inside the base, but there is not enough damage on the side of Team Kageniwa to be able to capitalize on that, and they all will be taken down, and the base will fall as well. The Twister has gone down on the side of Team Kageniwa, and PE
Victory!
will be taking home that victory. Man,
What a
I did not
wonderful
get.
ultimate from Tigil though.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed though because I did not get to see what I was planning. I mean,
Exactly.
it would be a treat for everyone to see that, but the team Kageni are not skilled enough to execute what I said. I'll be disappointed about that, but well, kudos to Team PE for winning this match against Team Kageniwa, and they will be taking home the victory.
Well done to both teams, and we are going to have the final match, Team PE versus Renegades, after the short break. Thank you for watching. We will see you again.
Let's go.
Exchange of all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the final match of the evening. Team Renegades versus Team PE. Now, Team PE in the last match have played a really wonderful game against
Still
Team
waters
Kageniwa,
run deep.
and now we are going to witness probably or definitely another wonderful play from both the teams this
I see
time.
lots of
And
prey.
Your team
now
is
I'm
banning.
really excited to see what things they are going to
Sniper
pick. What
ready.
about you, Frido?
Give me a target. Is banning.
Yeah, definitely. I will be looking forward, to the synergy of both teams, being applied in this game because I saw really good synergy from both the teams when they played against Kageniwa. But maybe it was because, Kageniwa was outperformed by them. But, I still saw the synergy of both the teams and they seemed pretty well. But this time they both are pretty good teams considering the way they played against Kageniwa. So I will be
Butterflies
looking
born
forward
by
Your
thy
team
wish,
to
is
more,
banning.
better
guided
gameplay
by
and better
lantern's
synergy because
light.
both the teams know that they have to win this.
Yes, exactly. Um, and now, especially for really, really good teams like this, it all goes down to their drafting. That is definitely the most important. Even when you're gonna play like solo roam, you're not in a tournament or like you're just playing an average normal rank. The way to win is if you win the draft picks and the draft bans right here. So this is the most crucial part of any fight that is going to happen between both the teams. If they pick too many tanks, they are gone. If they pick too many magic
I will
damage, it's
protect
gonna be
you.
useless.
Your team
If
is
there's too much
banning.
physical as well, it's gonna be useless. So both the teams need a perfect balance of magic, defense, roam, and physical as well. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you need a perfect combination of everything to be able to, win this game. But right now we see a Leslie ban coming in from the side of Team PE. So I'm really curious
I
why they've
am
decided to ban
more
the Leslie
Your
than
here.
a
Do
team
you have
is
any
weapon.
insights on
picking.
that?
I think maybe due to Leslie's potential in late game, she can just like Wind of Nature, something that deals that immunes physical damage is utterly useless considering that she deals true damage. So, and she can sometimes just like maybe 3 or 4 shot tanks in the late game if they have too many HP like Hylos or Belleric. So this is I think maybe this is a decent ban from coming in from Team PE because Leslie does have that late game potential that everyone I think should not underestimate. So yeah, that is my like those are what my insights are on their ban in Leslie. What about you?
The hunt
Yeah, you are
begins.
right about
Your
the
team
things
is
that you said
picking.
there, but I guess, even though Leslie has the potential to be a threat in the late game, but I don't think any team with Leslie,
Destroy
any team with
and
which is playing against
conquer.
Leslie will, let her do what she wants on her lane. I mean, they will surely pressurize her lane, taking away the gold that she
Exactly.
wants and, ganking her more often so that she doesn't get that farm lead. But right now we see a Ruby coming in from the side of Team Kageniwa and the Zask locked in by Renegades. So, the
I
Zask,
am the
in this
priestess of
season
Your
primal
is a
team
lightning,
is
pretty
the
picking.
good
hunter of
hero,
all the evil
because the
gods.
damage coming in after that update because the Zask doesn't need the attack speed anymore. So the Nightmare
Exactly.
Export does a lot more damage than before because you can build more damage items. So because of that, the Zask has been completely dominant this entire season, and they will be looking to pick that Zask and make their
It's
lineup
time
more
to go to the
stronger.
RT show for some
Exactly.
fun.
And just as you said, he because of his no more longer need for the attack speed, I think he can synergize with almost every hero now. Like every roamer that is there, he can synergize so easily. So coming in once again from Team Renegade, that is a first beautiful 2 picks from Team Renegade, Edith
Devotion is not
and
just our
Your
home,
Rask
team
as
is
well,
picking.
it
because both
is who
teams can
we are.
somehow tank, I would say. Yes, because even though Edith is a tank, she can tank, but Zask can kind of like buy some time as well. So considering his damage output, his survivability has improved quite a lot from before as well. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you are right about the survivability. Sorry for that. The survivability is very good coming in from the Zask because even if a Hayabusa or something locks onto the Zask, oh my God, from that I remember the Hayabusa is still left open and both the sides have not picked it up. I mean, that's
Oh
a very
yeah.
crucial pick for the jungle role, but both the teams have left it open until now in the first phase of the draft and. That is a very big gamble from both the
Your
sides. I
team
mean,
is
I don't know what are
banning.
they thinking right now. But yeah, coming back to the point of survivability, the Zask is pretty good because even if a Hayabusa locks onto him with his ultimate, he can just transform and go inside his nightmaric spawn, which will just counter the damage. So he can make
Exactly.
even a deadly assassin like Hayabusa pretty useless.
Chivalry is
So yeah,
dead.
the Zask
Your
is a
I
very
team
will
good
is
revive
hero when
banning.
it.
it comes to survivability.
Team PE, I just noticed they're going for the same row mid lane and EXP as last match. This is
Yeah.
a. I think they're trying to go in for the same combos as well, but looking at how I think maybe Ling should have been such a pretty good hero here because there is Bruno and there is Sask as well. Even if they have Flicker, Ling is quite mobile enough to hunt them down. So I think uh, maybe also putting Ling
Your
open
team
is
is
not a good idea
banning.
because they do not know each other in the end. No teams know each other here, so it is going to be a tough match for both the teams.
Yeah, they're going with pretty standard bans here, banning out the Julian as well, the Zushin as well,
Mhm.
the Roger, but yeah, the only bans which are a little bit interesting and little bit, off the normal things are the Leslie, the Clint. These two heroes are the ones which I think are, a little bit weird compared to the draft which we know right now. But yeah, now leaving that, the Alpha has been banned as well, but I really think the Alpha, I mean, he doesn't deserve the ban because he can be countered
I
pretty
am
easily
Your
vengeance
team
with
is
a
banning.
incarnate.
with CC and anti-heal. So he should be left open, I guess, but they've decided to ban. Maybe they feel that Alpha is a threat to them right now for their composition, so they have decided to ban that as well. But yeah, the Moskov ban coming in from the side of Team Renegade. So they have decided to ban out two goal laners here. Oh my god. So maybe they have checked the profile of the other team's goal laner, so they know the heroes which he likes. So maybe they have, banned out according to that.
I,
I think here
Minotaur,
Your
will
team is
finish off
Alpha
what was
banning.
ban
left
is such a
undone.
good ban, especially for tournaments because there are many people who use Alpha. He is a very strong hero when there are enemy with a lot of HP because he deals that true damage. So no amount of defense, like literally not even a single point of defense is gonna help against Alpha at all. So I think this is a good ban from Team PE. Not bad. What do you think about that?
So
Your
yeah,
team is
considering the
banning.
points you said, I think it is a very good pick. Yeah, but the true damage coming in from the X-Borg as well cannot be denied. So Renegade have decided to pick up on that X-Borg. But yeah, the Minotaur ban coming as well from the side of Team PE. Maybe they want to deny the opportunity to let this Renegade side take control in the team
Mhm.
fights because of that
Exactly.
Minotaur, and Fury. So yeah, they will be denying that to Team Renegade. So they may be left with. I mean, a support here would not be bad actually. I mean, a support would not be bad considering the front
Mhm.
lines, the front lines hero like the Edith, the export as well as the Nightmaric spawn of the Zaz. So a support could be a very
Yeah.
good pick here for the side of Team Renegade.
It's my way or the
Oh,
highway.
and they are going for Bane? Bane jungle?
Even the strongest of currents
Your
That is
fail to
team
one of
is
phase
that is
me.
I
banning.
think maybe the first Bane jungle of the tournament. That is a wonderful pick. Bane is such a underrated hero. Wonderful. I play him myself. He is a very scary hero. Like he is a very, very scary hero because he can burst out like a marksman. But the only problem is his HP. But I think Xborg is going into the EXP lane. Otherwise, he is going to be the jungler for Team Renegade. So, what do you think?
Yeah, like I said, a support would be good here. So they might be hovering over that support for a while. The Estes is being shown on the screen, and they might think of picking up on that Estes but Bane will not be denied because Bane is actually a pretty good hero, and especially the bounce come when in the
Hello,
when you
my
get that.
friend.
Yeah, the bounce coming in from that gun is pretty good, but I see the retribution has not been locked on you. Oh my god, okay, they just swapped the heroes. Okay, I was just wondering why the Bane still has an Aegis on and not a retribution. But
That
okay,
that
so we are set. Yeah.
Fido, that bounce of his can deal up to almost 3,000 damage per bounce, and the more physical damage he has, every 100 points of physical damage lowers his first skill cooldown as well. So that means that he's gonna be able to deal more than, I think, maybe just a little over 9,000 damage if he can get those bounces correctly. So he is a force to be reckoned with. What a wonderful pick from Team PE as well. They are going in for the same lineup, but they have changed their jungler and their goal laner. And the Team Renegade is going in for a completely new
Welcome to
lineup with
Mobile
Bruno as
Legends.
well. And there we go. Welcome to the Land of Dawn, the
5
final
seconds till the
match
enemy reaches the
of tonight
battlefield. Smash them.
against Renegade and PE. This is going to be a wonderful match. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it should definitely be a match to watch out because both of these teams have come against winning. After winning against Kagniwa, so they will be looking to secure the victory for each of them to be able to sleep tonight with both the victories under their pocket. But right now we see standard rotations coming in from both sides. Both of them deciding to go that gold lane first. Oh, sorry, my bad. The Xbox will be looking to gank the EXP lane first, whereas the Bane will be going for the gold lane. Pretty standard rotations from both sides, considering the amount of support that Ixia needs is more because the Bruno is being supported by the Estes.
Exactly, and even though even though Ixia is a long distance marksman, the Bruno, once he gets into position, he is very, very difficult to go against. So again, the Bane does try to get rid of Bruno, and he helps get Ixia get away. And there's a wonderful group fight happening. What a beautiful stun from Edith for the first blood going to Team Renegade, and a beautiful kill again from Za. And look at that, once he gets into position, as I have said before, he is a very hard hero to run away from, considering his passive from the first kill. So, Team Firo, what do you personally think? Like, which team has like a pretty good lineup in your own personal insight?
Well, looking at the draft of Team Renegade, oh my god, the deadly catch has been used and Zask is pretty low right now. He might be able to escape, but no, he will go down to the Ruby and the Bane will be taken down as well. Edith has popped her ultimate, so she will be looking to take the kill onto the, and yeah, the skills connect and the Atlas will be taken down as well. A good trade for the side of Team PE. PE has come out better in the team fight. Oh, sorry, it was Renegade. Oh my god, sorry for that. It's Team Renegade who came out better in the team fight. No, I just thought the Renegade was, Team PE the whole time. My goodness.
Even I was confused for a while. I have to keep looking at I have to keep looking at the roster. That is a beautiful ultimate from Team PE, and the German suplex from Edith goes in, but I think he will be taken down from Atlas again. That is a beautiful kill from both the teams. A beautiful group fight from both the teams. The turtle is secured by Team Renegade though, and look at that once again. I think Bruno's in trouble, but Estes does find his way back into the top lane. Now the Hypers are both in bot lane, and as well, will there be a fight? No, there's not. There's going to be a fight definitely in the mid lane. Lilia here has to stay safe, otherwise I don't think he's going to be able to help a lot. if once the Atlas catches, but she doesn't even. I think she does have the Purify as well. She really needs to eat away the HP of Azaz so that she can bait out the ultimate skill so that it's gonna be easier for her team. What do you think about that?
What you said is right, but what I'm thinking right now is that team in which one is this? Yeah, Team PE is constantly being facing a 2v1 in the goal lane right now because the SS is constantly supporting the Bruno. So the mid lane should be having a better time going around here and there because of the lack of vision. Because of the Estes, because he's not roaming around and providing vision for his team, but they are not being able to, they are not able to capitalize on that. They are not, exploiting this thing that the enemy team does not have vision. Instead, the enemy team is having a better time.
Exactly. I think this is a crucial I think Atlas is going to play. Atlas here is going to be playing a very crucial role here because he needs to connect. He needs to connect that ultimate into everyone. Otherwise, Zast and Xboard are just gonna melt down the whole team. Unless Bane will be able to use his retribution to steal the turtle, will he be able to? Yes, he does steal the turtle, and he had to use his ultimate skill as well. So, and what a beautiful hook from Ruby. The I'm offended, but then will it be able to help? No, it's the blue team just not able to connect and does not able to follow up that wonderful ultimate from Ruby. There is no trade-off except for the turtle fight. The turtle is taken down and the German suplex again from Edith. But will she go down? No, the Atlas does stun her, but they have just CC'd each other. A beautiful fight, but no blows were taken by each team. They are able to all escape.
Yep.
That was a very intense moment.
Yep. And with that, the side of Team PE will be able to bounce back from the loss which they just faced a while ago. And they will be, having a goal lead for now. Oh, a nice opener coming in from the other team and setup actually. But right now, they have not been, going down easily. Yeah, the Zap will fall down right now. And he's facing on that Bane. The Bane is quite low and the last Insanity popping off right now to take down the Bane in the river area. And the enemy side has just lost just lost the lead. Which
that is a wonderful no vision stun coming in from Edith. That was a beautiful support because in the end, Edith will have to play support until she's able to use her passive on a full stack so that she can deal the most damage as their gold laner. Even though they do have a gold laner, it's like the red team has two marksmen. So this is gonna be very pretty tough for Team PE right now. Even they are losing the turrets as well, but I think they will be able to save. There's another turtle fight that is gonna happen. I think maybe if the Bane has to be really careful because if he does not get his objectives, it's gonna be very bad for the EPE. And there goes again. The Ikea uses his ultimate, but that does secure the turtle. Oh, there is a beautiful ultimate. Will he? Yes. The Ikea is taken down by Team Renegade, and they have to go back because Atlas uses his ult, and they are not able to melt down any of the members from Team Renegade. A beautiful ultimate and flicker coming in from the SS right there. Bane barely escaped, and luckily Team PE just goes down with one hero.
The amount of damage the side of Team Renegade is dealing is just way too much because they are having 5 members together roaming around the whole map. So I think the Ruby did a pretty good job, capitalizing on the lack of, difference on the lane. So he was able to push down 2 towers in the bot lane while the team side was going on. But I think they have to do a better job. The side of Team Renegade do have more damage, but the lane clearing of Team PE is pretty good as well because they have the Lulu and the Bane. So think lane play is pretty good as well, but I don't see them scoring the lanes, much better than the side of, oh my god, Easy just stopped her ultimate and a lot of damage coming into the Lilia, but Lilia will not be going down, will be using all the black shield has been popped. But the Zark might be able to take down the Lilia, but yeah, the Lilia will go down as well. 4 members down on the side of Team PE, and Renegades are on a roll right now. I mean, they will look to end it as soon as possible.
The Bruno's ultimate is dealing a lot of damage to their HP, even if they are able to heal it back, because that bounce coming in is just also increasing his crit chance as well. So they don't really have a choice, but they do have to back away from any group fight that they are having right now. Team P is in kind of a trouble. As I've said before, it depends on the draft picks, their roamers especially. Look at that. Atlas was a beautiful pick right there, even though they do not have any anti-CC like Diggy or someone who can nullify that CC. But Estes here is able to heal back all of that lost HP from Team Renegade, making sure that no one is backing down, and Estes is there to make sure that none of his team run back to the base, so that each of them can equally contribute into the group fight.
Yeah, but I think it will be a very crucial thing for the Atlas, to pick up the Estes with
Exactly.
because the Estes does not have a Purify, so that is a thing that the Atlas can exploit. If he is able to take out Estes in the team fight, then it will be a very good, Okay,
Going in with the
okay, but he does not engage. Okay, he engages and he can catch the Estes, but the Zark will be caught out, and they are able to successfully defend lane. And the enemy team has 3 members down right now. The shield is still on the Xbox, but the Xbox shield is popped as well. Immortality is there to save him, but the Bruno will be backing off. The Xbox will be going down, and a shutdown and 4 members down on the side of Team Kageniwa. My goodness, a nice gameplay coming in from the side of Team PE to bounce back on that.
That is a beautiful initiation from Ixia from Team PE, because if that ultimate skill really kind of made Team Renegade panic right there, leaving an open window for Atlas to go in with the ultimate and Picker as well. They're trying to take down the Ruby, but will they be able to? No, the Lilia has to use her ultimate and Purify as well, and she is taken down by Edith. I think the Ruby is gonna go down. No, he is not taken down. He barely escaped the group fight. Look at Bruno once again. As I've said before, he is a really hard hero to run away from, especially in the late game. With the
I just saw the damage coming in from the Bruno. The one basic attack was able to take out 80% of the damage. I mean, HP and the ultimate has been used to clear the lanes, and a pretty good defense again. I mean, this Ixia is proving very useful for the defense.
Exactly. And the Edith with her second skill, she's trying to get her best to get that Bane as well. Look at that ultimate coming in from Edith, but she is taken down. Even though she could deal a lot of damage there, she is rendered useless by the Atlas. A beautiful kill from Ixia once again. Ruby is chasing down Estes because he wants to take him down. Look at that. Bane is trying to come in with the follow-up, and they do get the Estes. I think maybe, no, I don't think he'll be able to escape. No, he does escape. That is a beautiful save from Xborg, but their turrets will be taken down.
Yeah, I think the mistake on the part of Team Renegade there was they engaged without the Bruno, so it was not a wise thing to do, because the main damage dealer is not there to deal the damage, so you have to play safe there, but they decided to go in anyway and have to suffer for that. And Team PE will be making a comeback here, taking down the Lord as well in the process, and now it's the side of Team Renegade who have to defend it.
I think the Team Renegade is actually that situation because in the late game, Bane is there, Ikra is also there as well to clear out the lane, and she's proving herself that she can clear the lane because she has the gold and she has the enough farm to clear out any lanes that the Team Renegade is pushing into. Look at that, the Lord will be melted down by Bruno and Eggborg, leaving them in the mid lane. We will not be able to push. Team PE will not be able to push once again. I think maybe a group fight is happening. Look at Atlas, he's trying to go in for that ultimate skill and flicker as well. He is waiting for the opportunity to get every single hero into Bane and into his teammates so that they can just do what they have to do. Look at that.
They want to lock down this Bruno. I think they should go in on the Bruno already, man. Come on, yeah. Yes, they were going on the Bruno, but Bruno was able to escape. Oh my god, nice ultimate coming in from Atlas. And the Bruno will go down on his own hands. And oh my god, the Zaf is taken down low as well. The Easy has come to rescue, but she is too late. Ultimate has been popped as well. But the damage coming in from the Ikea is just way too much. I mean, my goodness. Team P is making a comeback right now. I mean, they might be able to end because it's just the Xbox remaining. And the amount of turret damage that the Bane does is just insane. So they might be able to end right now.
I think they will be able to end it as well, yes.
The Bane is not will they be able to do so?
And they will be able to end it as well. That is a wonderful comeback from Team PE. Team Renegades was rendered useless by Ikea and Ruby. As we have said before, what a wonderful, wonderful match. What do you think about the way they ended the way they ended the match, Frido?
Wow, it was so insane. Like, in the last moments, the push coming in from that Bane was so crucial to end the game. But I will not deny the Ruby and the Ixia were, also very useful, in those team fights because they were doing a lot of damage. We can see the damage coming in from the Bane as well. But, the initiation from the Atlas was crucial in the last moment to take out the enemy team. And, they were able to capitalize on that and just, push their way to victory.
That is a wonderful, wonderful day that we have had. Just want to let you all know that there will be more matches to come. So this is not the final. There are way more matches to come. And remember, again, we are always here. And we will be posting the rooster once again in the group chat. So do keep up with our updates. And remember, we post almost every single day. So thank you for watching this evening and good night.